Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another legal breaking reporting and video analysis update. 4 Republicans have voted to end Trump's tyranny of his attempted illegal tariffs on Canada, not attempted, but illegal tariffs on Canada. Let's get into this new reporting by The Hill. It is read by an automated voice, so we will break it all down, read, and listen. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy for more. And without further ado, here we go.
Four Senate Republicans vote to rebuke Trump in Canada tariff spat by Alexander Bolton. The Senate voted 50-46 on Wednesday to eliminate President Trump's authority to impose steep tariffs on Canada, something he exercised again in recent days by ramping up tariffs on the country by another 10% because of a television ad that criticized his policies. 4 Republicans voted with Democrats to repeal Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods. Sends Susan Collins, Republican from Maine, Mitch McConnell, Republican from Kentucky, Lisa Murkowski, Republican from Alaska, and Rand Paul, Republican from Kentucky. They already did so in April, when the Senate voted April 2nd to pass the same measure. The resolution's sponsor, Senator Tim Kaine, Democrat from Virginia, brought the measure back to the Senate floor this week because the Republican-controlled House has refused to act on it. Kaine argued on the floor that Trump cannot justify the tariffs on Canada under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act and risked fracturing the United States' long-standing friendly relationship with its neighbor to the north. I primarily object to the Canada tariffs because I do not think there is an emergency that should trigger the use of this statute, but there are many other reasons I object to them, and the fracturing of this long-standing powerful relationship is one of them, he said. Collins, who represents a state that shares a long border with Canada and who faces a tough re-election next year, has repeatedly warned that the tariffs would hurt Maine's economy. The Maine economy is integrated with Canada, our most important trading partner, she said in April. From home heating oil, gasoline, jet fuel, and other refined petroleum products, to Maine's paper mills, forest products businesses, agricultural producers, and lobstermen, the tariffs on Canada would be detrimental to many Maine families and our local economies, she said at the time. Paul argued that Trump does not have the authority to bypass Congress to unilaterally impose tariffs. These tariffs hit families, farmers, and small businesses the hardest, and in Kentucky they devastate cornerstone industries like car manufacturing, bourbon, homebuilding, and shipping, he said in a statement Wednesday. Congress must reclaim its constitutional authority and stop this economic overreach before more jobs and industries are destroyed. Trump's feud with Canada intensified this week after the state of Ontario aired a television ad during the World Series that featured a speech by President Ronald Reagan criticizing tariffs. Trump called the ad a serious misrepresentation of the facts and a hostile act. He announced he would increase tariffs on Canada by 10% in retaliation. Wednesday's vote came one day after 5 Senate Republicans voted with Democrats to pass a resolution terminating Trump's emergency authority to impose steep tariffs on Brazil.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this legal breaking reporting video analysis update and the final breaking reporting for the evening of October 29th, 2025. See you all in the morning for the morning briefing by the Washington Post.